Well, it's probably a little late to get this for the holidays for somebody, but let's show how you make White Dog into bourbon. This is really awesome Buffalo Trace White Dog. So let's get right into it. Welcome to the Barrel House, and I'm doing this for some bourbon buddies as Christmas presents. I know this video will come out and talk about it, but birthdays, Father's Day, anniversaries, whatever, this is a great one. If you can find the White Dogs, do that. Otherwise, get some White Lightning. I've done this in the past before. I'm trying to get a little bit better. We're gonna put it right into the bottles. So I've got the wood chips, and I've got some bottles here that I'm gonna fill up with the liquid to put the oak in, and then if there's any room, I'll put the liquid back in, and then they can try the White Dog straight up White Lightning versus this. I'm sending a bag of the oak chips, so they can always put a few in there and then add it once they get the oak out. And to get the oak out, once you put it in there, you just put this on any type of glass or mason jar, dump everything out, get the oak, and then funnel it back in, and you got yourself a White Dog. And the rye mash bill, which is E.H. Taylor, is 125 proof. The wheated mash bill, which is all your Weller products, a lot of Weller, your wheated bourbons from Buffalo Trace. And then mash bill 1 is going to be Benchmark and Buffalo Trace and Eagle Rare, and I'm missing one, but those type of lines of stuff is mash bill number 1. So, and yep, no, the other one's mash bill 2. So this is, I did this actually the beginning of this year, and I probably I'll age these. These will have more oak in them that maybe age a little longer, get a little darker, but it's really good. So this is 125 proof. It drinks pretty smooth, and then it's got just a little bit of, there's a little burn there, so it probably needs a little bit more oak to sit on. Now it's toasted, and this isn't charred. These are, as you can see, toasted oak chips. So let's get right into it, and we will start, we'll start pouring this and see how it works. I'll get them, I'm gonna get started, and then I will stop and come back when we're getting ready to, no, we'll just see how it goes. Let's just see how this works. I gotta get the first one off. So we're gonna test the first one to see how much liquid I need to pull it in to put all that oak in. I'm gonna do extra oak just to make sure it really ages out nice. So these are 2 ounces. So I'm gonna need to probably go a little bit more. And then I'll add some in if there's room after I put the oak in. A little bit more. All right, we'll go off camera. We're gonna get all this ready, and then we'll start putting the oak in. So I'll show you, we just kind of start popping the oak. Let's see how much of that we can get in. I'll get the other ones full. I think this is all gonna go pretty easily, actually. If I don't spill it everywhere. So yeah, you just put your, I got, 2 ounces of oak chips here, and we'll see if there's room for more, we'll put more in. So I'll get these all ready. Okay, we're back, and I'm finishing up. I went ahead and put the oak into this one. You can see this one's already changing a little bit of color. This is medium toasted oak, and I've done it on this one. Like I said, I probably should have went a little longer. Could always put more oak in there and double oak it to get some more flavor. I got about 1 ounce that I will give to my buddies. They can taste it, what it tastes like, with it, or they can put a little bit of oak. I went ahead and did a bag of oak chips. You can take it actually out of the bottle, and you can put it in the mason jars too. And then when you're done, you just pour it back into the bottle. You can go about it that way. You can double oak it. You can oak it here for like a month. I would suggest at least a month with this stuff. And then you can kind of taste it. You can put it in the mason jars, go a little longer. You can put more oak on it. This is a full 2 ounce plastic shot glass of wood. That's quite a bit, I think. But that's the beauty. You can always add more if you need to. But that'll get a good start on it. And if you put more in, just do another ounce or 2 and double oak it for a little bit. Get it as oaky as you want, really. I mean, it's not gonna be char and as dark just because these aren't char. It's more toasted. So it's not gonna get a real deep color like a charred one, but you can get it there if you want to work on it. Like I said, this is 125 proof wheated that I did for probably about 5 weeks early this year. and it's solid. It's pretty good. You could probably use a little bit more oak. There's a slight, I mean, there's a nice toast to it. It's a toasted wheat. Don't know if that's always the way you want to go for wheateds, but it's good. It's yeah, it's a marshmallowy. Gives it off a really good kind of marshmallow, almost graham cracker flavor. So really delicious. So I got the rest of this in, and I got these and these, and I'm gonna put them in little bags, and that's gonna be some presents for my bourbon buddies. So you can do that at any point. You know, have a bourbon party and you know, do your bourbon club where you're tasting, and then everybody get bottles, 375s locally of whatever you can find in your state. There's lots of white dogs out there. There's some national brand. There's Dickel. You know, you can find them. Look around. Some states it might be easy to find the white dogs. These are out of Wyoming where I find these, and so you can get, and then you can do a char. And I've tried different types of like a char you buy online, and I don't know, it's almost like butane. The way they don't, it's not fired the same way. So I found that the toasted's the way to go, and that it gives it a good flavor. So try that and see what you think. So you got 114 proof on the mash bill 1, and then 125 and 125. And I'll give this to my bourbon club buddies and all this whole packet and those, and they can kind of try the white dog on its own, white lightning, like, oh, it's gonna be moonshine basically. And then they can toast it. They can add more of their own if they want. They can put a couple in the bottle there and let that color. They can put a bunch in there, fill it way up and get it darker and see what that tastes like and add more to these. So one a shelf, one a glass. I hope you enjoy this. Look for this. Make your own. It's a white lightning to bourbon, and it's good. It really is. This is high proof. This is really solid, and you can make it to flavor. Add a little more oak, drink it on a glass with a couple chips in there, you know? So pretty delicious, lots of fun, doesn't take a lot of time as you can see, and pretty cool to do. Do it as a group project with people or presents. Cheers, everybody. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please hit that like button.